Some viewers may find this disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this year's Halloween special. Last year, I showed off the Gregory Horror Show, an anime miniseries specifically designed to be scary. However, what I've learned over time is that the scariest things come from places where you're not expecting them. A bright and happy kids show, sure, stalkers, and the depths of one's own delusions. Today I'm going to take you through the top 25 most disturbing episodes from kids' cartoons. I'm not saying that these episodes are good, nor am I saying that they're bad, because it's not like they portray things like torture that they're bad, because at several points on this list, I really don't know which category I'd put them in. Some rules. I cannot put an episode that I'd already reviewed on this list. Rule 2. There's a difference between disturbing and disgusting.
Rosario, Vampire! SpongeBob SquarePants!
Difference between disturbing and disgusting. We're avoiding gore fest here, for the most part. I'm also going to try to avoid the house fancy type of episode. Those that are mostly okay with one thing that comes batshit out of nowhere, to scare you. Rule 3. Batshit out of nowhere, just to scare you. Rule 3. I'm going to avoid Halloween episodes because those targets are big. If the episode doesn't take place specifically on a Halloween-type festival, it counts. If it was a spooky-themed Halloween-type festival, it counts. If it was a spooky-themed episode that aired near Halloween, but doesn't take place during Halloween, it still counts. I know that that's an odd rule, but sometimes the line on that is kind of weird, and it makes it a lot easier on my end. But enough rules. Let's begin.
Let's tiptoe into the dark. One good stare out of two.
Are you ready?
Timmy was a great pet owner, and the only reason his pet. Beyond that, they made this undead gerbil look as creepy as possible, with bits and chunks of flesh missing. And I'm sure they take the story seriously. It comes across as totally comedic, for the most part. They made this undead gerbil look as creepy as possible, with bits and chunks of flesh missing. And on top of that, we see the cartoonish and over the top. And his entire family. Why is it totally comedic, for the most part? Cartoonish and over-the-top ways that the gerbil tries killing Timmy, and cute little gerbil tries to kill someone and his entire family. Why it ended up so low on this list is because at no point did they take the story seriously. It comes across as, and on top of that, we see the cartoonish and over-the-top ways that the gerbil tries to kill family. Yes, a cute little gerbil tries to, just because at no